making the viral egg tuck egg sandwich at home. I don't live in Los Angeles or I don't live in Chicago, so I can't buy this sandwich, and I'm craving this sandwich, so watch me make it at home. So first you're gonna put eggs in a bowl. You're gonna season it with salt and pepper. And this is just my personal egg recipe on how I make eggs. But if you make eggs a different way, that's you and that's your recipe. But this is my recipe. So you're gonna put eggs. You're gonna season it with salt and pepper because you should not be seasoning it like chicken. And you're going to add a little bit of butter. And yes, I know that's not real butter, but it's gonna give you the same exact taste. Trust me. Okay, now that your butter's in there, you're gonna whisk it. And this is what your egg should look like after you whisk it. It should look like this. You should not be able to see much of the butter in it. It should just look exactly like this. And yes, it is getting frothy because I did whisk it a lot. So if you want that fluffy like egg texture that you see in the video, make sure that you whisk your eggs really good and like that, you know? So I'm going to go to the... So now you're going to cook your bacon first in the pan. And we're going to cook the bacon first in the pan just so that after the bacon gets done cooking, you can cook your eggs in the good juices. So now that your bacon is cooking, you're going to cook that to your desired bacon crisp. So if you like more of a crispy bacon, you're going to leave this on longer. But if you like a more of a softer bacon, you can take it out as early as you want. So we're gonna cook this. Okay, so this is my bacon and this is how it's looking, and it looks pretty good to me and it looks pretty done to me. So I'm gonna take this off of the heat really soon. And my sister, she said she wanted a sandwich, so I'm gonna make her one. So I'm gonna have to make a little bit more of that mixture. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook it a little bit longer because I do want crispy bacon, but I just don't want to burn my bacon, you know, because y'all be burning y'all bacon for real. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. Other pieces of bacon, that's my done bacon. And then come over here, this is my eggs, and I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese in the eggs. Now this is optional, because if you're lactose intolerant, you probably don't want no cheese in your eggs. So, but I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese and I'm gonna mix that in there. Left with all of this good bacon grease, you're going to take it off the stove and you're gonna want to cool down your pan some. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my spinach in the residual heat and cook it, just so that the spinach can wilt some. So you're going to cook this on low, and the reason why you're going to want to cook this on low is because when you add the eggs in there, you don't want the eggs to cook immediately. And I'm going to show you why here in a second, but I'm just welting down the spinach. Alright, so now that your spinach is welted down, you're going to add your eggs, and you're just going to pour those in there. Alright. And you're going to cook these low and slow, and you're just going to whisk your eggs as it cooks. You're going to just do this throughout the cooking process. You're just going to whisk and whisk and whisk. And you can be fast with your whisk. You can have a little measured slow whisk, but you're just going to whisk and whisk. And the reason why you're going to whisk these until these are fully done cooking, by the way. You're not going to stop the whisk. And the reason why you're whisking these is because you want the fluffiest eggs possible. And the way that they get their eggs so fluffy is you're just going to whisk. Now, you're going to trust me on this one. Yes, your arms may hurt, but it's going to pay off when you're eating a delicious, fluffy egg. Okay? Okay. Gradually thickening up, so that's how you know your eggs are cooking. And by the way, the temperature is on medium low. I started off at low, but I increased the heat to medium low, so now it's cooking a little bit more faster. So yeah, it's gonna look like this, and it's just gonna gradually thicken up. Gradually thicken. And it's not gonna look like you're making any progress at first, but you are. Just wait. I've been staring for about the last 5 minutes or so, so yeah, it's working, but just gradually. Where your fluffy eggs start to form. See? I told you, it's going to be gradually, but it's going to get there. And it's just the start of your fluffy eggs. Okay. But if you notice, like, it start to cooking like a little bit too fast for you, lower the heat. Don't be scared to lower the heat, because remember, residual heat will cook everything. Especially if it's on the hot stove and, you know, it's getting up there. Just turn the heat down. And then, yeah, because the residual heat buildup will cook still. So, yeah. But yeah, you see how it's turning out really fluffy? Bet they're fluffier than your granny's eggs, huh? Alright, and there you should have it, the egg tuck fluffy eggs. But I've been making eggs like this for years. You might have seen the same egg in my breakfast video that I made for my mom for her birthday. It's the same method. But yeah, so this is it. And if you like your eggs to be runny like this, you can stop here. But if you like a more of a cooked egg like me, keep on cooking it until it's your desired temperature. Your desired, you know, temperature. But yeah, this is what your final products for the egg should be like. And remember, I was stirring this the entire time till this point. So make sure you stir. But yeah, this is the eggs, and they are fully done. They might not look like it, but due to like the cheese that I put in here, they're fully done. So after the eggs are done, you're going to get your brioche. While your pan is heating up, you're going to go ahead and prep your brioche buns to be toasted. And you're going to add your egg mixture and your bacon. And don't mind my stove, y'all. Make sure you watch the temperature, because you don't want it getting this hot, because it's going to cook the bread a little bit too fast. So you're going to, well, I'm going to, just because I got the pan a little bit too hot, I'm going to wait a little bit before putting the bread in, because I don't want it to be hella burnt on one side. So yeah, you're going to take it off the heat and just let the butter cook in the residual heat, just to cool down the pan a little bit. Right, so this is going to be your final product, and I'm going to take a bite. So here's the viral sandwich. I'm going to show you off the sandwich, the back. I'm going to take a bite, y'all. Let me get a good bite. This is the good bite right here. Get a bite. This sandwich had no reason being this damn good. Now I can see why this restaurant is viral. I made mine homemade, but if they producing this, then I can see why it's viral. And you can make it at home now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.